All you need to do is just sniff it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chrissy, and in this video I'll be sharing 15 things that you should try to have in your homes at all times, because these 15 things can save your life. Before I get into these 15 things, guys, please remember to subscribe, remember to share, remember to like, and remember to click the notification bell so that you can get notified every time I post a video. Without further delay, let's get into the video. Number 1 on this list, guys, is charcoal powder. Charcoal powder has detoxifying properties. It draws toxins and poisons from the body. So in the case of like a food poisoning or ingesting something that you weren't aware is actually poison, charcoal powder can save your life. I'll tell you a little story. So my husband and I, we usually buy food from this specific woman every time we travel to Clarendon. Now this particular time, the lady food wasn't ready, so she suggested that we try the lady beside her food. So we went over, we bought the food, we came home, we warmed the food up, and we ate the food. Everything seemed alright. We went to bed, nothing out of the normal. The next morning we were really sick, guys, like sick to the point where I had to leave work. It was horrible. It was really horrible. Personally, I just couldn't function properly at work. It was just from the bathroom to my desk and to the bathroom again. No, I'm not going to go in much details because I don't want to put you guys through all that imagery. So I'll leave you guys to imagine exactly what I was going through. But anyways, when I left work, I came home and I had to drink some charcoal powder because I wasn't sure what was going on. But I had an idea that it could be food poisoning, so that's why I drank the charcoal powder. And by the next day, I was okay again. So as you can see, the charcoal powder worked. Whatever was happening with me, the charcoal powder fixed it. So guys, this is why this had to be on the list, because it's really important. So if you are a person that travels a lot and you eat out a lot, please make sure you always have even a little packet of the charcoal powder in your purse or somewhere in your car. Just always have it, please. And everything will agree with the stomach, so you have to always be prepared for the unexpected. The second one on the list is ginger. Ginger is really good for stomach problems. If you're having nausea, if your stomach is upset, or you're having stomach pains, ginger is able to fix that. And the good thing about it is ginger is easy to find. Well, at least I know it's easy to find in Jamaica. I'm not sure if it's easy to find in the rest of the world. Let me know in the comment section if ginger is easy to find where you are. So please make sure to always have some ginger, because it might just be able to give you relief from an upset stomach or even stomach pains. The third one is rubbing alcohol. No, I know most people have alcohol in their homes, but if you don't already have alcohol, please go and get yourself some alcohol. It should be close to you at all times. This can help to soothe aches. This can help if you have a fever. It won't get rid of the fever, but the cooling effect of it will give you some amount of comfort. If you have stuffy nose, it can free up your nostrils. All you need to do is just sniff it and your nostrils will be freed. So yeah, this is important to have, because if your nostrils are congested, it's going to be difficult for you to breathe and to be comfortable. The next one on the list is busy. Now in Jamaica, we usually drink busy whenever we are bitten or stung by poisonous insects such as scorpions, centipedes, otherwise known as fartleks, bees, or wasps. It's normally ingested whenever there is a suspected case of poisoning, with the expectation of it removing the poison or toxin that the insect left inside your body. Because if poison is left inside your body, it can be life threatening. If you're not able to get your hands on busy, you can always substitute the busy with the charcoal powder. And fifth on the list are painkillers. Try to have these in your purse, your handbag, your car, your medicine cabinet, or just somewhere. Especially if you're a female, because if you know, you know. We're out here feeling some crazy type of cramps on a monthly basis. So please, don't put yourself through unnecessary torture. Always be prepared. Always have some painkillers. Number 6 on the list is salt. Salt will help you in cases of diarrhea, which everyone gets at some point in their life. A drink of salt water will prevent your body from becoming dehydrated, which is risky. It helps the body by replacing fluids and electrolytes. Salt is also good to wash your wounds. It has healing and disinfecting properties. So if you ever experience like sores in your mouth, or if you have kids that tend to get sores in their mouth, you can gargle some warm salt water and it will kill the bacteria in your mouth and help the sores to heal. In addition to that, it is also helpful in the case of low blood pressure. Low blood pressure is just as dangerous as high blood pressure because you can die from low blood pressure. People with low blood pressure gets dizzy easily and normally feels lightheaded. Giving a person with low blood pressure a drink of salt water can raise their blood pressure enough to normalize it, which can reduce the chances of them having dizzy spells, fainting, hitting their head somewhere, and even dying. Number 7 on the list is ice. Now, everybody should have a tray in their freezer that they set ice in, because as simple as ice sounds, it's really good for soothing burns, bringing down swelling, fever, and even freeing up congestion. So if you're a person that has sinus problems like I do, whenever your nose is seriously congested, you can put some ice in a cloth and put it on your nostril, the nostril that is congested. Give it some time and you'll be able to breathe freely after a while. So ice is really good to have. As simple as it is useful and effective. Number 8 on the list is cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper helps with blood circulation. It can help to stop excessive bleeding and is good for heart health. It is even said that cayenne pepper can possibly save the life of a person that is having a heart attack. When a person is having a heart attack, the artery that is responsible for carrying oxygen and blood to the heart is usually blocked. Ingesting cayenne pepper tea or just putting a little bit of cayenne pepper on the person's tongue can help the blood to be able to flow freely through the artery and to the heart. Even though cayenne pepper is a powerful herb to have in your homes and there's a possibility that it can help with an heart attack, please don't hesitate to take your loved one to the doctor if they're having an heart attack, because there might be other issues that needs to be addressed and the cayenne pepper might not be able to help that other issue. So please don't hesitate, guys. It's a serious thing. Number 9 on the list is cough medicine. Guys, have you ever had that type of cough that leaves your throat feeling sore and your chest feeling sore as well. Yes, man, I can definitely relate. So try to always have your cough medicine because it will give you relief and it will stop that pain that you usually get in your chest when you're just constantly coughing. Number 10 on the list are band-aids. Band-aids are used to cover your cuts, bruises, or scrapes. It helps to prevent the area from becoming infected or, you know, just being irritated. Because when you just get a cut or, you scrape yourself and the water touch it, it can be so painful. So when you put a band-aid over it, it prevents the water from getting in when you're having a bath or just doing something that includes water. It also helps the area to heal. If you have a child or if you have children, you definitely need to have some of these put down somewhere in the house. It will really help, especially because children have a low tolerance when it comes on to pain, and the water getting into the bruise or the cut is a no-no for kids. So yeah, it's good to have these when you have kids, and yeah, even for yourself as well. Number 11 on the list are onions and garlics. These are really good to have in your homes. They're good for stomach and ear infection, colds, coughs, any respiratory problems, and they can also be used to soothe asthma symptoms. I can personally attest to onions. There was this one time when I felt my chest tightening up. I don't have asthma, but sometimes weird things happens to your body. So that time when my chest was tightening up, someone suggested the onions to me and I drank it as a tea, and my chest, the tightening up, it was gone. So I know that the onion works. I also can attest to the garlic, guys, because my husband usually use it when he has an ear infection and it works like magic. Number 12 on the list is Daika. Daika is good for gas, heartburn, and indigestion. So, for those days when your stomach is not feeling so well, when you're having gas pains or you had some oily food and is not doing so well on your stomach, Daika is really good for those days. So, try to have some Daika in your home or just any form of medicine that can help with gas, heartburn, or indigestion. Because the truth is, we all experience these symptoms from time to time. Number 13 on the list is hydrogen peroxide. This is good to treat scrapes, burns, and minor cuts. And like salt, it can be used to rinse your mouth to help with mouth sores or to get rid of bacteria in general. Number 14 on the list is vitamin C and citrus fruits. Now you can get vitamin C from citrus fruits, but citrus fruits aren't always easy to find because they have their seasons and they might not always be the most affordable. So if you cannot always have lime or orange or any sort of citrus fruits in your home, try to at least have some vitamin C pills in your medicine cabinet. Vitamin C protects you from cold and flu, and it boosts your immune system. I try to always have vitamin C, and as soon as my throat starts to feel funny, I'm going to take a vitamin C pill because we're in COVID-19 and we have to at least try to protect ourselves. Number 15 on the list, which is the last one, guys, so don't go anywhere now, it's the last one. Number 15 is cold and flu pills. Try to always have some cold and flu pills in your homes. It is important because the truth is sometimes you might take all the vitamin C, drink the onion and the garlic tea, and you still end up with a cold or a flu. Sometimes it's just honestly inevitable. We are around people who are in the environment and we just cannot escape it. So always try to be prepared for a cold or a flu.